Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome to today. Today is the 10th of February 2023. Current time is 9:11. And yeah, just let me go back to my charts. I was just looking at the YouTube, and let me just quickly bring in Bank Nifty and see what's cooking or what's happening. Okay. So first of all, yesterday, again, let me just bring up the uh, data, overall data, and what we see clearly is 41,500 as a level is the area where we were seeing a lot of rejection. So if you see, if I just draw this line, right? This was Monday, this is Tuesday, and Wednesday is where we overall the value is, did try to go above, but yesterday again, the value. So overall value, if you see, it is just chopping around the 41,500 level, and it is a very very important level, considering today also. And today I'm expecting a good short covering and retest of 42,000 level, because these are the areas where the stops are present. And since last, I think this entire week, whenever the price is reaching higher, the supply is just simply coming in, and they are trying to take the overall auction down. Okay, so where is the pre-open data? So the pre-open data is a bit lower. So 41,500 again is the area or the reference to look at. We are opening way below 41,500 now. What can be the overall auction path? So with that data in mind, this now for me is the level of resistance, and I'll be seeing. So where is the pre-open data? It's not loading here, but yeah, it's here. So 41,452, 41. I don't know why it is not. Let me just zoom this a bit. Yeah, so let me just hit refresh. So 41,459. Okay, here it is. No, this is 549 and this is 452. Okay, some again. So the pre-open data is not yet loaded here, but again, 41,500 is the level which I'm looking at as the major resistance. So the auction 452 is it's opening here. We might see a bit lower, going higher, coming lower, testing of the time point of control, and I'm expecting continuation to the lower side. So this is the the overall first auction path which I'm looking at. Second is it does not retest, and we just have continuation lower, and plus we also have this poor lows. So we're just tagging, clearing, and at 41,000 is the level which it tags, and then we see some reversal happening. Okay, so the current time is 9:14, and the auction will open. And what I'm currently looking at are 41,400, 41,600, 41,500, and 41,400. So these are the levels which I'm looking at. Also we are opening in the zone where there are trapped sellers, or in the overall inventory showing me that there are sellers. So the reason why we are seeing responsive buying is the shorts who came in this range are the ones are just trying to exit the overall position. Okay, so 41,500 is tagged. Now I'm looking to see if we see some sort of rejection here, but no, it is clearly accepted. Now the next area is 41,600. I'm looking for supply to come in, so we can have a sort of a retest, and this can be the trade plan. So let it continue. In the meantime, I'll also look at the other data points. So what were the volumes? So let me just hide the trap buyers and sellers. What were the volumes here? So about 12.2 million, and that's where again the supply came in, and it is now again coming in. So 41,500 is the area where both buyers and sellers are fighting. This was a good opportunity to go long, and keeping a stop loss just below this. That's with tight risk management. It's about 5 point stop loss, and then start trailing once we clear this particular high, or even this mid. But I'm seeing supply is coming in. 41,500 level is holding for the moment. A very nice day to learn about the auction. Let me just hit refresh this chart. Okay, I'm just zooming in. Let me maximize this. I'll just remove the OI. I don't need it now. Okay, so supply is still coming in, but still the 41,500 level is still holding. So that's a good sign. So we are seeing price acceptance above 41,500 level. It's just that how much time it is spending. So I'm just working or looking on those areas. This is where the first supply came in. So that's where the supply was seen. And we are still trading in the overall range where the sellers came in. So this is where the sellers have already added their positions. Looking from the higher time frame perspective, 41,500 is a reference, is a level. So I'm looking at this level and see we continue developing above this level. If it, then I can take positional longs from the futures perspective. But yeah, so right now, yes, so still there is some supply which is coming in. We have a sort of a retracement, where supply zone forming. So let's see, whether the 41,500 level is getting triggered or not, or is getting butchered. But we are currently, the price is getting accepted above 41,500, which is really a good sign. You can hold your trades, or you can so if you bought it here, you can keep your SL here and see if this low breaks, you can exit. But yeah, that was a quick scalp trades, and which currently I'm seeing, as we are just 3 minutes from the open. The current time is 9:08, and this is where you can see the time. Okay. So I'm looking for acceptance above 41,500. If it does, then we can have a short covering to the 41,600 levels. Currently, from the market profile perspective, what we have seen is, or what currently I'm observing is, we failed. So basically, the price reached to previous value. It found some acceptance. Supply shut off, and then now the price is again developing higher. Okay. It went higher, tagged the 41,600 level, not even the 41,600, but there was some supply which came in. So there is a fight happening between 41,600 and 41,500. Okay. So this is a choppy zone. Let them a good time. If you're a short seller, you can have a straddle position now. 41,500, 41,600, you can have two straddle positions and see. And with tight risk management, but yeah, you can manage your risk in the moment, because the supply is seen. So I know, so the supply is coming in here. So plus this is an indication of I'm looking for this to tag and see if we get a continuation. If we fail to continue higher, then then we might retest the lows, and then I'm looking to clear the liquidity which is present. And the stop losses which is present around these zones. Okay, so what's happening now? So the price is not getting accepted above 41,500. We still have got some time, and let's see how it continues. Nope. It's still developing above 41,500. There is some sort of acceptance, which is a good sign. So let's just wait for this candle close. And if you see, we are tagging the developing point of control at 41,490. Okay, so the close was above. Now I'm looking for continuation. So this is where if we fail, so basically what I mean is this will be a slow and a very mentally agoning move, and what it will do is it will go lower, and then we will see a spike up. So this is the behavior which I'm observing now. Currently I have not taken any trades. I'm just observing, and we are overall this is the zone where supply came in yesterday. The supply was pretty evident from yesterday's expiry. So now we have got acceptance below 41,500. Let it continue, let it drop, and if it drops, we can. So I'm now getting a retracement trade towards 41,500. So this is my first trade now. This is the second trade now. If this sort of movement, and if we see a spike up, then you can buy a call. If we see a retracement and price developing lower, you can buy a put. So those are some of the fast, quick scalp trades. Which currently I'm seeing. A period high, A period low. Okay, current open. So we are way above the open. Overall inventory today is short compared to previous day. So I will not be. So let me see the reaction. So this is the time to just wait and watch and observe. Yes, so good acceptance below. So we expect, the 6 minutes above. So we were 6 minutes above 41,500. Now let's see, whether we. So there is some sort of continuation seen. Price is getting accepted below 41,500, which is a good sign. So let's see whether the CE plays out or the PE plays out. But a very good learning day for me. Why is supply shutting off here? Now that's a good sign to ask. Let me switch to the order flow chart, and what I'm seeing from the order flow is we have got some trapped buyers, which is not a good sign. So there are trapped buyers. So now I shift, and my thinking shifts to buy a put trade now. This is the area where there will be some sort of rejection coming in. So it's good to take a put trade now. Keep your stop loss above this level or this level, and we have got unfinished auctions here. So I'm waiting for them to get cleared. Okay, so stops were taken. So we're just chopping in the previous day's range. Yeah, let's see. So I'm expecting lower price movement based on the order flow data, and expecting some sort of selling again at 41,596 levels. So let me just mark this unfinished auction, or the gap in the order flow. That's what I call it, as unfinished auction. Now I don't know whether that's the right terminology or the wrong terminology, but yeah. Yeah, so we are just chopping between 41,540 and 41,460, a very narrow range. So this is that range, which we are just chopping around. Now the put trade, let's see, whether the stop loss gets hit. So I'm expecting some sort of rejection, at this level. But yeah, let's see how the overall auction develops. So now I'm spotting some trapped sellers from the order flow chart, but not a good sign. Is there any event today? Let me just see. So there is some numbers, forex reserves and everything is going to come up, some consumer index, and yeah, and also there is a speech. Okay, so today is an eventful day. Yeah, so we're just hovering around the 41,500 levels. Let me just clear the charts. So now we have got trapped buyers, trapped sellers at the low, trapped buyers. So good fight going on. If you have taken the put trade, just exit. You might be in a small loss, but yeah, because now I'm seeing both buyers and sellers. They are coming in equally. They are fighting it really hard. Now the trade focuses upon tagging. So the overall trade plan is, do we get a rejection at this level and we clear this particular order, the unfinished auctions or the gaps which are been seen, because this is a good gap and anomaly from the order flow perspective. And what is happening is the price is going lower and then it is again coming higher. Okay, so this is the zone. Now it is cleared above. Now what I'll be doing is I'll be taking a long. You can take a long, keep your SL here, targeting first, but there are also some trapped buyers. So a very choppy day, and and you should be really quick in booking your overall profits or the losses. So because we are just 16 minutes. 16 minutes, not 16 minutes, 15, yeah, so it's 16 minutes, not even 16, 12, 13 minutes in the market, and so the price is getting accepted. Now let's see if it comes lower. This is the area where I'll be looking for some responsive buying, and there are some trapped buyers above. So let's see whether we see continuation or not. Yes, we are seeing continuation. Short covering is happening. Yes, and a good up move, and I'm expecting sellers to again come in. This is the area where I'm expecting sellers. So I'll just delete all this data and I'll just move. So this is where is the stop, and yes, continue higher. So we have got one zone here, we got another zone here where I'm expecting responsive selling. If this zone gets clear, then expecting some responsive selling at these two levels, because this is where a lot of buyers were trapped yesterday, in the previous or the yesterday's expiry. So continue higher, let it continue higher, and I'm seeing if it takes the M level stops above. If not, then this can be a good mean reversion trade opportunity towards the developing point of control. There are some trapped buyers spotted about 490. But we have got a good support zone from the order flow chart. Currently this is my immediate support, which I'm looking at. Yes, so it is getting accepted about the previous resistance, which is now support. It's just hovering around that. There is some sort of acceptance. We have tagged the 41,600 levels, and again this level is where above where the shorts are the ones which are present. Okay, so I hope you learned something new today, from this chart, and this is the zone where other stops, higher time frame stops are present, and then here. So with that, yeah, so thank you again, and have a great weekend, and do go through my YouTube videos, start learning, start observing the price action, start observing market profile, and yeah, so do feel free to share in your comments, and what do you think of, and are there any feedback or some areas which I should start discussing in the video. So I'll try to do the live session analyzing the pre-open market. If there are any trades being I'm able to spot in the market open, I'll share it all live. And yeah, I'll just practice, and I'll share what all data or what's I'm looking at. Yeah, so thank you again, and maybe this weekend I'll also do a live stream of BTC, Bitcoin, and we'll share my analysis. So thank you again, and see you soon. Take care.